Hey everybody, Jeff McErlane here, and today I want to show you 3 essential Billy Gibbons licks. Before we get going, if you like my videos, please hit the like and subscribe button. I really appreciate it. It helps me out quite a bit. Also, I've got one of my special courses on sale. It is Foundational Blues Licks. You can use the link above or below for special savings. It really ties into what we're going to talk about. First thing you might be thinking is, why are you holding a Strat when we're talking about Billy Gibbons? Didn't he mainly play a Les Paul? Yes, he's of course very famous for playing Pearly Gates, but on the 2 tunes that I'm going to reference today, La Grange and Blue Jeans Blues, he actually played a Stratocaster. So here we go. Lick number 1 is clearly from La Grange. But that lick is something he uses quite a bit, and he incorporates hybrid picking in it. So let's take a look. We're kind of vamping on his C chord. So by the way, that groove is often referred to as a Texas shuffle. The first time I was aware of it, well, was La Grange, but as I started digging into my blues history, Shake Your Hips by Slim Harpo. The Rolling Stones also use it on Hip Shake on the Exile on Main Street record. Lots of other tunes as well. So the lick is based off of a C minor pentatonic scale, and we're going to go back and forth between his note G and B flat. And I'm going to use my pick on the G note, and I'm going to use my middle finger to get the B flat note on the 11th fret. Now you could pick it. It has a very different sound. You get a bit more of a snap when you're using the middle finger, so you're using hybrid picking. And by actually picking that note with your middle finger, you're stopping it. So there's a little more staccato as opposed to picking both. And hybrid. So this technique takes a little bit of time, but it's totally worth it because Billy does it all the time. Once I realized that's what was going on, a lot of his tunes opened up. I was like, oh, that's how he's playing it. And we're going to see some more of that in a couple of seconds. All right, so the main thing here is I'm going to slide into the first note. Boom, bam, boom, da, boom, da, boom, ba, da, 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 boom, ba, bo, ba, bo, da, 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 da. Now, lick number 2, I'm paraphrasing from La Grange, and it's a phrase and an idea that he uses quite a bit. He also uses it in the solo section of Cheap Sunglasses. So let's break that down. I'm using 3 positions of the C minor pentatonic scale. I'm connecting fingering number 5 to number 1 to number 2. I also have a course on pentatonic connections, which you can also get using the link above or below. Now the line. It's actually the same lick, but down in an octave. So if we think about, if you know it in one spot, you kind of know it in another spot. So the lick, I'm sliding with my 3rd finger from F to G. 2nd finger is going to get the B flat. Then I'm going to slide back down from the G to the F. E flat, F, E flat as a pull-off, then C to B flat. The hybrid picking is going to be important, right? There's the phrase, and then we're going to bring it down an octave. So here I slid from F to G to the B flat. Now here, F, G, hybrid pick the B flat. So it's the same exact lick note-wise, just down an octave. So that's a cool thing to think about. Ended on that downbeat sliding up to the C. And the groove on this is really important, how you sit in the phrase. Ba-ba-doo-ba-doo-ba-doo-ba-doo-ba-doo-ba-doo-ba, right? Doo-ba-doo-ba-doo-ba-doo-ba. Now, of course, learning a lick is only part of it. What we really want to spend some time doing is getting that phrase under the finger. Oh, wow, right? Same exact lick down the octave, that F to the B flat. Really worth your time working on that one. Pretty basic, just connecting your pentatonic scales, but really useful. So that lick is from Blue Jeans Blues. Now, I'm using a B minor pentatonic scale, and this lick contains two really, really cool things. First, we're going to hybrid pick as well, right? So that the same as before, I'm using my pick and my middle finger. But I'm also going to incorporate playing an open string in unison. It's something Billy Gibbons does quite a bit. So the lick, super cool. So the notes, we just see as a B minor pentatonic scale. So I'm playing B, A, F sharp, E, open D, B, A, B, right? So that's the kind of the phrase. But the real beautiful thing about this is my middle finger is going to play the open B string in unison. So a great way to practice this is just to go down the B minor pentatonic scale as I played it, but with the unison open string. Right? And the lick itself. So we add some swagger to it by the hammer on from the A to the B. Then from the F sharp slide down with the B to the E to the open D twice, so. Then to the B, unison with the B octave, open A, back down to the B. That's the lick. You got the tab notation above. You know, how can I run with this ball? Well, it's a B minor pentatonic scale, right? Well, that's pretty cool, right? Well, how about B minor pentatonic up here? Pretty freaking cool. Wait a minute, how about open E string in an E minor pentatonic scale? G minor. Really want to hear that kind of stuff taken to the next level? Check out my friend David Grissom. He's the king of this stuff. So there you have it, 3 pretty simple Billy Gibbons licks that can open up a whole range of other things that you can do. Don't worry about trying to make it sound like the record or learning a note for note. It's the concept of the lick that is the most important thing and where I got the most mileage. So the through line in all of this is hybrid picking. So this is a great way to start to incorporate hybrid picking into your guitar playing. I'm just using pentatonic scales. Don't worry about playing these licks exactly like Billy, like the record. Hey, Jeff, it's not exactly like the record. I don't care, but it's in the style of it. Gives you ideas that he uses. He's a big improviser, and I hear him use these things quite a bit throughout his career. So once again, mainly I'm using my pick and my middle finger. I don't want to give you the middle finger to do all the work. So you can start working on random ideas. Just kind of alternating between these two to get this sound into your playing. It's not all that dissimilar from chicken picking, but when I used to think about chicken picking, I would think about country guitar, which I love, but it's not my bag. I'm not really chasing that thing because that's a whole other genre. That's much more, labor intensive. This is a thing that you can get together pretty quickly to incorporate some of those sounds. If you want to sound like Billy Gibbons, you got to learn how to hybrid pick. That kind of simple. Thanks for checking out this video. Hope you enjoyed. If you did, like and subscribe. Don't forget, you have the tab notation background tracks using the link above or below. We have my Foundational Blues Licks course on sale, and also my free Arpeggios Unlocked ebook and mini course. And until the next time, I will see you then.